Hey there, welcome to another episode of Street Talk. My name is DeZhong, your host for this week's episode. So just a few weeks ago, a local actor in Singapore expressed his concerns about reckless cyclists on the road. As such, the Ministry of Transport began reviewing local regulations on this matter. And one of the suggestions from the public was that all cyclists would have to register before riding on the roads. So what do you think? What are your thoughts about this? Let's hit the streets to find out. Do you think road cyclists should be made to register before being allowed to ride on the streets?
I think so. Either for recreational cycling or just like commuters. It's either for regulatory purposes or also for their safety.
I feel like they should have a more proper registration so that it's safer for everybody.
Yeah, to me, yes. I was knocked down by the cyclist before once. So that's why I was wondering why they can cycle anyhow they like, not according to the road.
For me, I think if there's a proper system and a proper lane for cyclists, it would be better.
I think in more urban areas such as the city, I think they should. But when it comes to neighborhoods, I think it's perfectly fine for them to be cycling on the road.
No. Why would they need to be registered?
Do you think drivers have a part to play in ensuring the safety of cyclists?
Of course, but I think overall, everybody had a part to it. I assume they should have their own cycle lanes, but it's just not the case.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're driving and you see someone that's also on the road, you should make an active effort to avoid them. Yeah, definitely. Personally, when I drive, I feel that if I see a cyclist on the road, I would just try and stay away from them because definitely drivers would pose more of a danger to them as them to us.
I think it's hard for the drivers here more than the cyclists because there's no clear line saying where the cyclist should be.
Definitely. I think drivers play a very big part in people cycling on the road because we do live in a very small country. They should probably be more considerate towards bikers on the road.
So what do you think can be done to improve the road situation between cyclists and drivers?
I don't think there's necessarily any government regulation that should be put into place or anything, but I think it's more of a civic duty, I guess you could say, or everyone has to play their part to keep other people safe as well as themselves.
Designated cyclist paths on the road. I get the whole trying to encourage people to cycle more for the environment and everything, but if there are no paths to favor them, it's very dangerous. So maybe more paths.
Actually, they should make a lane for cyclist one, and then for walker one, and then the rest is for the vehicle one.
Maybe just dedicate one small lane for the cyclists.
Most of our street talkers agree that a special designated cycling lane is important to ensure safety amongst the cyclists and drivers on the road. And of course, signalling as well. Please remember to keep your blinkers on. So what do you think? What can be done to ensure the safety for both cyclists and drivers on the road? Please leave a comment in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to Happy TV, and we will see you next week. Goodbye!